I kind of look like Lieutenant Dan. I didn't put that together.
Run like him.
Ooh-wee. Sweat Equity Podcast, the #1 comedy business podcast in the world.
You sure about that?
Stars and bars, baby. America. Happy birthday.
Are you talking to me right now?
I thought
Who
you
are
were
you
gonna,
talking to?
you look like
America
you're
won't answer.
You look like you're about to say something.
No, why?
I don't know.
I was
Zupyak.
doing like a thing with the head thing.
Our episode sponsored by Zupyak, the first search optimized AI writer. Look, if you listen to any other episodes, I'm not going to give you the same old rigmarole, but they just came out with some new features that I've been playing around with. You can content remix. You can go find competitors' good blog posts, remix it as your own, and you get that SEO quality post. Zupyak.com, ZUPYAK.com, promo code SWEAT, like Keith Sweat. Gets you the
You
hookup.
sure about that?
Oh, I'm sure, all right. CEO's named Eric, too. That's what I know.
Some people call me Cool Eric.
Eric!
That's how we set you up in the business.
Some people call me Cool Eric.
Our other sponsors.
I heard my name. I was like, oh, I got to pay attention.
We got links in the episode description, Flowdesk, Squarespace, CallRail, LinkedIn Premium, and Bloom Invoicing. Let's get this episode going. Howdy, toddy.
Sweat equity.
You are listening to the Sweat Equity Podcast.
Can we talk about bandanas for a second here?
Yeah.
Like,
Hot bandana top?
yeah, I mean, I was just messing with mine. It's like weird how dramatic the look changes wherever you have the knot.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like, this is like apparently how you should wear it. And then it goes to like Vietnam playing Russian roulette style
Oh,
on the
Deer
side.
Hunter? Yeah.
Right.
Ugh, that scene makes me
And then you
sweat.
got like Tupac's mom
Yeah,
in the front.
right.
Why
Or-
is that
or-
changed
or-
so much? Like, what a
or-
drastic change.
Or your
Or-
lady cooking in the kitchen, you know?
Worst blindfold ever? But that's really all of them. I don't have much more than that.
Maybe it's like the earring thing in the 90s.
Yeah. That's how you know people are gay?
Yeah, except I always heard opposite stuff like every other time someone brought it up.
I mean, yes, if a man is wearing it like this, and you're not Tupac,
I feel like RuPaul's done that. Like just
like
like
clothes.
but like has to tussle it out like it's an Alabama swoop, you know,
Nice.
haircut.
Yeah.
You know those guys that have reverse mullets that just constantly do this?
Yeah. I'm going to do that the whole show.
Yeah.
Very reactive.
The
too.
Bieber haircut, for those that don't know. The Bieber back in the day, I should say. Like it's got guy bangs. It's short in the back and then long in the front with a little
There.
tilde.
Yes. Perfect.
I think you look cute.
Thanks. Me too.
I was I was sporting that yellow color neon one last night. Went for a jog. Fucking rained like crazy. I'm so dumb. You never feel dumber than halfway into a jog. You're like, all right, time to turn around. It's
Right.
like,
Oh, that's right. I live in Florida and it's July.
and then I was like, I'll just wait it out. It's 20 minutes. And then it was 45 minutes later.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in a park by myself under like a gazebo.
I would never say I'm waiting it out. I'm like, it's going to rain forever now. Might as well get home and get this process started.
Well, I looked at the map.
Dry in my drawers.
And the map was lying to me. I looked at several different maps, and it didn't show a lot. What, the weather map?
I was like, well, you needed a map on your run? Like you didn't know where
no,
to go?
No. I'm not. I didn't run that
The
far.
weather map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Well, I don't know if this episode. Will
Yes,
come
I
out-
know I'm popping my gum. Don't care.
This episode will come out before the last one we just recorded, but
Why?
previous to this, I don't know. Are we doing them in order? Who knows?
But why would you do that?
I'm just saying, man. It's no mystery.
Oh, because this is the one that we're doing, quote unquote, your stuff.
No, I don't
The
know.
one where we talk about Skinwalker Ranch That's coming later.
still
when
think
I
of-
get around to
I
it.
think of hookers made into lampshade every time you say the name Skinwalker Ranch.
You know what's perfect about the bandana is it blocks my view of you. It's like a
Aw,
blinder.
That's so mean.
You're just making me upset.
I'm wearing all American flag stuff, so it's pretty cool to look over here. Like, give it a gander, dude.
All right, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Fine.
These colors don't run. So no, we can bore everybody with more UFO stuff.
No. What happened was I was
would-
talking about cutting edge, fucking amazing things, and you wanted to talk about Doritos,
Yeah, you're talking about Skinwalker Cool Ranch,
right?
right?
And you're talking about hookers. What's cooler than hookers?
No, just made into lampshades by like John Wayne Gacy kind of guy.
It's more interesting than Doritos,
I don't know,
no
man.
matter what dark place you take it to.
Well, let's bring it together. I'll harmonize us. There's a lot. I
Doubt
do know
it.
of a lot of people that have seen a Dorito-shaped UFO.
That's true. That's the Doritos version. They
Yeah,
have,
see, look at you. You
they
got
have-
happy again.
They have their secret Doritos technology. You think Cool Ranch? You think that came from Earth? Please. Makes no sense.
And when you get a
Cool
bat,
Ranch, and
when
it's blue. Obviously, that's alien tech.
here's how I have a fat kind of palate. I'm like, I get giddy if you get a Cool Ranch bag that has a lot of like little speckles on it.
What? Oh, like just the design of a.
No,
Some-
there's like more stuff, more flavor speckles. You know, it's like green and yellow and red and all that.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's more than normal
You're
amount.
so fat.
Oh, dude,
You're such a fat person.
I could have gone fat for sure, like
When?
fat kid. I could have. I was borderline, like 4th grade. I was like teetering right about there.
What timeline are we in right now?
My life.
Where you didn't go fat?
Oh, I'm working on it.
You told me to call you fat all the time.
I know, but I'm still gonna get my feelings hurt.
Oh,
That's
okay.
part of the process. Is to shame.
Oh, you putting that on me, huh? I can take it.
Now you're like a fucking
I can do
Mexican
it.
gangster.
Oh yeah.
MS-13,
Cholo.
baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to say this podcast, we are for MS-13.
Yes, we
Please
are
don't come
sponsored
after us.
by them. We love
Or
you so much.
All Mexico,
All the cartels,
Central
really,
American gangs.
You know, whichever one, if they hear it, whichever one has the most guns
Well, if you really think about
is
it,
our favorite.
they might put
or
the
the
most
most
sweat
brutal.
equity into their business than anybody.
Yes, that's true. They do. You
Yeah.
know, it's hot in those jungles.
Well, you don't make a lot for a while. You know, you're a lookout at first.
Right. Yeah, exactly. You got to work your way up.
Then you're a dime bag guy.
Right. Got to bury something. Could be anything. Might be money.
Then
You
you work
know?
your way up to mule.
Yep.
Then maybe you're some muscle later, but you got to be trusted.
Yep. Yeah. Got to be trusted before you do the important stuff.
And the nefarious thing is they got to know you have a family so that they can execute them if you fuck them over.
Yep.
That's
Crucial to the infrastructure.
forward evil thinking.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Right. Yeah.
I was going to give you kudos on a good job of shooting that special.
You haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it, but since you said we got enough, I'm trusting that we got enough.
You did say we had enough.
Look, we only need 29 minutes, really.
Right. He
We
said
can
that
put in
because
filler.
you know, in the middle of the show, I walked on the stage and said, "That's enough."
Yeah. That's how you direct.
That's what good directors do.
You're interactive.
I didn't have the big, cane thing like I wanted.
Like
Pull
Kane.
you off by your
Oh.
neck.
Oh, the Sandman from Apollo.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, the guy's called Sandman.
Oh,
The,
I'm talking about just the
the
utensil.
hook. Yeah,
You know.
the little Bo Peep sheep hook.
Yes.
Yeah, that guy's called the Sandman. You know
Sounds
how,
cooler to call it a Sandman.
You know how I know? Because
Little Bo Peep
I've
sheep.
done hood shows before, and there's they have their own Sandman. Find out
Oh.
if you're a corny white guy doing puns that they don't like. I've gotten.
They might have instituted that just for you.
Oh yeah, I think they went.
Who wants
next-
to be Sandman?
I think they went to a pinch a penny next door.
Sandman, this guy.
They went and got a pool, like that pool hook thing.
Right. They just sent him out during your
Then
set.
and then they returned it for
Yeah,
credit.
Yeah. Probably won't need this again.
Yeah.
One-time use.
Shout out pinch a penny pool.
What was my shout out for? What was my kudos for?
I was saying you did a great job not
Oh,
only,
yeah.
not only shooting,
That's why it
setting up,
didn't feel like real kudos.
doing a guerrilla style kind of shoot.
Yeah.
Like we didn't even get into the building on the second show until 20 minutes before.
That was cool.
That was really cool.
Yeah, and the AC hadn't been turned on yet.
Yep. I thought it was gonna. I felt like I was in a sauna.
I
towards the
was
end.
like, it's gonna cool down eventually.
well,
Turns out it didn't cool down.
you know, a lot of people told me they were cold and
What?
hot. I've had so many mixed reviews from the shows, just content wise, but also like the room wise. It's like all over the place.
Who's giving you content reviews?
You know, people are like, that was fun, that was a good job. I really thought you were like getting in the groove here, and I'm like, you know, shit I didn't ask for.
Oh, yeah. I'd be like, I don't care. I don't care. It's done. Stop talking about it.
I'll listen because I got enough of them that I didn't ever ask, but you get enough of them, and it's like, well, a lot of people have different kind of views on this, so I think that's a good thing, because that means it can be taken in broader.
Yeah, it don't matter.
But-
There's magic in editing. You'll see.
I wanted to publicly say thank you
I'll
for you
publicly
and,
say you're
John
welcome.
Paul, and then also, you know, you did a real savvy move, not letting me watch the first show before the second show,
Yes.
because you know I'd fucking spaz out and obsess over probably the wrong shit.
Well, yeah, that night, Friday night, you're like, I'm gonna come over tomorrow. We're gonna watch some game film. I was like, okay.
Well, I feel like
And then it
that's
started
what
raining. I was like, maybe you shouldn't come because it's raining.
Oh, was that it? I thought it was just because.
No, I didn't want you to watch it
Yeah.
because I already said, you know.
No, you're right.
I tell you what, you made me laugh legitimately out loud so hard before the show on Sunday when it was hot as fuck in the green room, and you're like, I'm just gonna sit in my car. So I hear that in my mind, and I'm thinking the AC's not working. He's gonna be cool. And then I realize the AC in your car is not working either.
Nope.
So I went out to check and see how you're doing, and I
Dad
opened the
wagon.
door, and what song do I hear? We Need a Hero.
Holding out
We
for a
need
hero.
a hero.
Excuse me. Holding out for a hero.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have it.
Miss
on.
Bonnie Tyler
Yeah.
Taylor.
Yeah, I mean,
That's-
like that.
that song gets me
I went
fired
out
up.
there to ask you something. Forgot. And
you know
to
what
I still don't remember.
You know
Must
what
not
it
have been important.
It did look like the deer hunter scene, the roulette scene, probably in my car. There's just shit everywhere. I'm sweaty. There's mosquitoes.
Yeah. You had a little tiny
I-
shit fan.
I had these
in between
gross
your
little
legs.
fans. Yeah, I couldn't even open the, like, people are walking wherever they want into the green room, to the back, whatever, you know,
Mhm.
whatever, because, you know, it's an unconventional spot, so I should have expected that. But after both shows, very overwhelmed, because like people are like trying to talk to you immediately after,
Right.
and I'm worried about like, did we get it? Like, plus I need like 30 seconds to not talk, you know?
I've been talking for an hour straight alone.
Yeah.
basically.
Well, in the second show, I had to speed through. I probably did like 80 minutes of normal material, and I tried to speed through it without really going too fast,
Yeah.
because I'll trip over words. But I think he did a good job. And John Paul, or sometimes producer,
Mhm.
sometimes third mic on this show,
Yeah.
he did a great job
Because you're a
too.
chicken.
Well, y'all really acclimated to, you know, what was you played what the defense gave you.
Yeah. Well, I will say, thank God it was Sunday that the show was running behind and no AC and all that, because, like I said, like Friday, you know, we were good. Like, even if we only had Friday, we would have been okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I was trying not to kick the shit out of myself for not preparing as much as I should have. You know,
What more could you have done?
some of those bits are really old that I wanted to get in there, so I can just never have to do them again. Really.
You know, you could have just not done them.
Well, I mean, they're good. They're just not. You know, it's one of those things where I had to re-listen to my own sets from back in the day to like memorize it, like I have an oral presentation in college. You know.
That's all the great stand-up comedians look at it that way.
Well, they actually, a lot of them have
I'm
to
gonna
do
go
that.
do my oral presentation.
But a lot of the material I've moved forward past. Like I don't do it like ever anymore.
Yeah.
Like there's a good thing, right? But it was like,
Well, I mean, 2 girls, 1 cup of coffee ain't gonna really hit forever
no, but it's fun. it's I
if
think
you get it.
if you get it, but that one is not. That's a setup to a bigger one. But yeah, that's like a setup joke to a bigger joke.
Yeah.
But that's that's a pun joke, so
It's punny.
it might not make it. It might not make it in there. Who knows?
Yeah, don't worry. I mean, I'm also the editor, so like, I'm not worried about it at all.
Yeah, and also I like that you were doing you were already on Saturday after the first show, the Friday show. You were already looking at you already got the video out. I was like, I'm not gonna ask if you got all the shit off the memory cards or if everything's charged for Sunday and all that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it was a nice relief. So I wanted to make sure I made a point to say thank you.
Well, I did make a point that day to be like, here is proof that it was recorded.
Yeah,
Because I know for you, you're like,
I-
that would help. Like, you're not asking for it. I know you weren't asking
Right.
for it.
peace
But
of mind.
if
Yeah.
I'm you and I have very similar feelings for certain things where it's like, if I was in your position, it'd be cool to just be like, okay, all right, it's there.
Well, I
you
put a
know.
lot of trust in you, but it's one of those things. It can't hurt to ask to make sure we got the framing, everything, all the stuff's off the cards. But after you showed me a screenshot of you looking at it, I was like, okay. And you've told me several times, stop worrying about it. I got it.
Well,
And that really helps
the
most.
number one thing, and I was like, that responsibility I felt was making sure you felt relaxed and funny.
Yeah.
Because really, like, all the other stuff really wasn't, especially Sunday, it was like we knew everything we needed to do. We knew how to set it up. But just knowing how much you had built it up.
You've got me the worst two kind of spaz resting bitch face moments before I got on stage.
Yeah.
The time I proposed on stage, and you got me in the bathroom. I was like, I'm gonna fucking throw up or pass out. I've never had this before. I've never been. That was the most nervous I've ever been before going on stage.
Yeah.
But then what is it, 2 weekends ago when we shot, it was like my face is resting bitch face because I'm trying to in my head memorize everything.
Yeah. It was weird for me because it was like, I knew that you weren't going to do your best if that's how you were being.
No,
But at the same time, I was like, I don't know there's any way around it.
once you get on stage, it kind of wipes away.
Right.
I've had the flu and thrown up 10 minutes before going on stage, and you power through it
Mm-hmm.
for whatever reason. Same with I've gotten bad calls, someone died that is a friend of mine right before going on stage, shit like that, and you're like, oh fuck, and you have to all right, don't talk about this. You don't have anything funny about this, so just get on there and get the first couple jokes out, and you'll get rolling.
Yeah, I'd say don't go and talk about it right away.
Well, my inclination would be to be like, here's what's going on.
Listen,
And
I'm
then
be
see-
honest with you guys.
Well, that's why I like riffing, because sometimes the best stuff sometimes is getting backed into a corner and trying to go, all right, I can figure this out. But sometimes it's not all material or
The
thoughts.
big swing.
Yeah, it's I heard Jim Carrey read a Playboy interview back in the day. Jim Carrey would go to the Comedy Store one summer with nothing prepared, and he had to do I don't know, 15-minute set every night in the summer, and he did it with nothing. And I was like, I always think about that, and he's 2/3 of the time he bombed ass.
Yeah.
And then, but the 1/3 he fucking annihilated harder than he's ever done. So I don't know. But
There's something to that.
yeah, and then now I got to put my marketing hat on for this, which what's it called? I think the one thing I just wanted to make a point of, I think we can submit it to Amazon and some other streamers. There's ways to do that.
Yeah, I know. The
But-
problem with all that shit, I'm gonna have to.
I just want it for the little badge that says it's on Amazon. I don't care.
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm thinking
With that shit, I have to just figure out the correct whatever codec or fucking format that they need specifically.
Yeah, but we'll premiere it, and then I was thinking just embed it on a website, the YouTube, video.
Well, we're gonna have a premiere party. We should have a premiere party.
Yeah, I won't watch it, but yeah, I'll walk outside. I don't want to have. That would be weird. That would be a weird narcissism. Let's have a party for
That
it.
means I have to plan it. That's fine.
You have the party house
It gives us a reason. Oh, we do it here?
somewhere. We can do it somewhere else. But I'm saying, as soon as it's on, I'm gonna walk out of the room, and then I'll.
That's fine.
Yeah. I
Me
think,
too, probably.
I think that would be insane if I was dead center, but ha, me,
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say is, a friend of the program, John J. Murray, he's got his special. He knows how to do that.
He
you
did
know.
a premiere party.
I know. We'll do one.
He probably watched it and laughed at his own jokes.
He likes himself, I think.
Oh.
What the other part is, we can upload it. Here's a tip I've heard: upload it ahead of time as a private video. If you're worried about any copyright or any,
Not worried.
I know, but just anything, you never know, right? Just anything that's like, it could get just flagged. You do it as a private video first, so it
Oh, so that it runs through their filters and
This
stuff?
is for any video, really.
Yeah.
If you're worried about that,
Yeah.
getting dinged or anything for your channel, you put it as a private first, and then it'll tell you.
Tell you what, man, a lot of podcasts, like the ones that are bigger on YouTube, they straight up are like bleeping out cuss words. Not even cuss words. Like, I know I was watching, they blocked out the word rape.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
That's to get monetized, though.
I get that.
Yeah, we
But
don't
I just-
worry about that.
No, I know.
We're
I'm
far
not-
away from that.
I get that. I'm just saying, like, it's odd. You know? That, like,
Well, because it's bots. It's just bots sweeping.
this is a bigger picture problem.
But it's also the virus that went around a couple years ago. I'm not going to say it because I don't want us to get flagged.
Right.
That'll get you.
Ebola.
There's a weird set of words that YouTube will flag you for.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's why we got to get our Patreon going. That's where the real
I want
dirty.
to launch a rocket through it.
I like that one.
What else I have for you? I was thinking about. I was speaking of podcasts and listening to it. I was listening to Tuesdays with Stories while I was stuck in the rain, just dumping rain.
I don't give a shit.
I was like, even if an Uber picks me up to get to their car, I'll just just fucking look like I went on a flume ride.
Yeah. Anyways.
They were talking about homeless, and I had this, when you get like a good bit idea or like some kind of idea to ruminate on, I'll pause it and fast forward through it. It started with talking about homeless in like, it's in every city.
Uh-huh.
And I was thinking about it. I was like, how do we solve? I wanted to pitch this as kind of a thought experiment. How do you solve this homeless problem in every city? It's not whatever city you're listening to this in, it's there.
So,
Like,
before we started the show, you said, I've got stuff.
This is
You
one.
want us to solve the homeless problem?
Yeah, I got some ideas. I can carry this.
Do you have a pad? I feel like we should write something
Nah.
down.
Nah, you got this.
Okay.
And I did see.
What is step one?
I did see you had the MRE packs
Yeah.
prepared to give out. That's really cool.
Yes, those are a step, but they remain homeless after I give them one.
No, I know. But I'm saying it's cool that you're doing that. That's a cool volunteering thing or altruistic thing you do. And
It's a lazy man's version.
no one does that.
I know, but like,
It's effort in a good direction. How about that?
I appreciate that. I'm just saying, like, if you're lazy like me in certain aspects, this is a way around it.
Oh, you think you have like
I don't want to get up and go to a soup kitchen.
I'm saying this is your Mendoza line. This is like your.
Mendoza line is the right terminology.
You know what I'm
but-
saying? Like you're just hitting above 200.
No, I know what the Mendoza line is. I'm saying I don't think it applies here.
For you personally, that's your personal like.
This is just
Minimum.
my own take on what I can do. I can definitely do more. Should do more. But this is what I got for now.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about it. So, like, what do you do, right? State-run institutions. Those were a thing for a while.
Mm-hmm.
The idea of it makes sense, right? Bring them back. But then you're like, I'm already like, well, the money doesn't get spent well there.
Yeah.
I have an idea. I'm going to pitch it to you. Don't worry. This is leading to something
Okay.
stupid.
So,
Like,
not a real solution.
Could be genius.
I'm sitting here trying to think of real solutions.
Well, so what do we got? We got drug addicts and we have
Well, my step one was legalize all drugs.
So
Take all that money you use on illegalizing it and use it for treatment.
I wanted to touch on this in the last episode we recorded. The thing with I'm down with decriminalizing it, right? Here's my problem with it: you can't do it overnight.
Well, no.
It's gotta be a slow burn to that, right?
In what way?
Like, all right,
There's going to be a day when the switch is flipped.
I know, but call it in 4 years it'll, Big Daddy Donnie T gets the presidency again, and he goes, all right, it's a 4-year plan. By the end of my term, they'll be decriminalized. That would almost make sense to me because I look at both extremes. If you do it 10 years, that's way too long, right?
But why do you need to why do you need to
Think about
parse it out?
Think about if you flip that switch right away. It's gonna have like it's gonna be the purge out there.
You think? Why?
Because I don't know. I wouldn't. If you're addicted to stuff, wouldn't you just go fuck yes and just go nuts?
The people who are addicted to stuff are already getting their shit.
I know, but when it's convenience era. We're in that era.
It's very convenient for them. I'm sure they probably hang out near where they get it.
Sometimes yes, but like I'm talking about maybe the ones that aren't homeless.
See, to me, that's just like this. It's like most adults are. It won't change that much. If all drugs were legalized tomorrow, I'd be like, cool.
I don't know.
I already got all my drugs.
I believe.
Like all the drugs I want to get, I get them, and then like I choose not to get the other drugs.
Well, I think like hurdles do quell it a bit. Like when you had to buy weed back in the day, you had to be like, oh, okay, I got to go to this guy.
Right. See how that turned out?
I got to listen to him talk about some fucking band. I don't care. Extreme Cheese Incident. Yes. I got to pretend I'm into it.
Right. The girlfriend is there. You guys keep doing this. I thought you were going to get a real job. Oh my God.
You got to hang
out. Him again?
Right,
for real?
Right. And then you had to drive over there, drive back, all that shit.
Yes.
That's something like that's enough sometimes to go, fuck it. I don't need it today. I'm talking back 20 years ago.
Well, you're just assuming drugs are a problem.
I'm saying that's one part. That's one part.
Autonomous grown-up adults, let's say they're like, oh, I'm going to get cocaine. I'm going to try it for the first time. I'm sure there'll be some overdoses. But those dumbasses, like, that it's not that hard to, like, if in turn, if things are all legalized and then you then have a system of healthcare for treatment and or emergency situations without fault where you're going to get prosecuted for whatever it is.
Yeah.
That those things combined, I think most people would do drugs. They either it would not affect their life at all, or they would try it one time and probably be like, yeah, that's not for me.
Yeah.
That's most people.
That's what I do with
and
the
the
coffee.
people that are homeless and addicted, it's not going to make anything worse.
Yeah. All right. Well, you're right on the right track of going, let's diagnose the problem. Right?
Thanks.
I agree with you, but there's no answer, obviously. Like, I really have to think about that. You need to take that?
Nah, I'm going to text it right now.
So, but I think you're more in the right direction. We're kind of that, if you got a problem, we got to solve it. Kind of Mark Wahlberg style. Is that Marky Mark?
If you got a problem. No, that's Vanilla Ice.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Check out the Hook on DJ Revolve.
Yeah, my bad. It's
I'm not even paying attention. Keep track of this shit.
Dude, you're like a multitasking queen.
Thank you.
Yes, queen. So it's got to be like it's mental illness. There's drug problems, and I'm painting with broad strokes, obviously. Also, like I was thinking about it, like I find it interesting.
But again, the mental illness treatment.
Right, I'm for that too.
And they they used to have asylums.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Could bring back the asylum.
Well, that was like the state
Call
run.
them something else, but
Arkham Asylum.
Right. No, I meant the asylum part.
No, I know.
Arkham Treatment Center.
But those weren't that. Why did those shut down? I didn't look into it.
I just heard something. It's nefarious. I forget what happened, but there's something nefarious that happened. I want to say it might have had to do with prisons.
Oh,
private prisons.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I want to say that somebody involved with prisons. Who was it? Wackenhut, maybe? Seriously. That company, I think, as
the mall security company?
Yeah. Like, I think they're much more broad and far-reaching than you expect.
I think it's. I know what you're saying. I don't think it's Wackenhut.
No, it is Wackenhut.
I think it's another one that's like adjacent to them. Wackenhut.
Wackenhut's the king. Telling you, dude.
Wackenut. Yeah.
Nobody's ever said that.
Jack and Nut. Does the comedy ever stop? So I was going backwards a little bit more. I find it interesting. Every city is dealing with this in the country.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a new problem.
I know but part of the reason I left LA in like 2010, I was like, there is so many homeless people, and there's clearly no effort to do anything
Oh,
about
I
it.
thought you were gonna say because you were homeless.
No. It was like I lived in Marina Del Rey, right next to Venice Beach. You'd walk up to Venice Beach. It's all tents. It's all like shitty RVs parked, and they only move it once a week for the street sweeper kind of thing.
Yeah.
Near Gold's Gym, where I used to work out with Lou Ferrigno, my boy. It's crazy. He was in that gym, by the way.
Right.
And I'm the only one who's
He
like,
wanted
oh my
quiet.
God, oh my
He
God.
wanted the peace and quiet.
I would annoy him sometimes.
That's a deaf joke.
Yeah. And so, what's it called? So it's like, I find it crazy. Every city is dealing with this in kind of epic proportions. That's one. Two, I was thinking about, I never feel shittier than when I have my windows down with the kids in the car, and a homeless guy scares the shit out of me asking for money at the stoplight,
That's what the bags are for.
and then I just go. But I've definitely like been like, get the fuck away from their window, or I'll end you. I've definitely had like a freak out,
Yeah.
and then like it's like a silent like 20 minutes in the car with the kids. and they're like,
Yeah. I mean.
oh, Dad can flip like that,
mm,
but I feel shitty that I reacted to that person that way.
yeah, that's the part that.
But
you
my
know, you
baboon,
don't want to teach.
the baboon side of me is like, protect the kids kind of thing.
I get it.
Plus, I'm startled. Don't scare me.
Yeah. I mean, it is a thing. It's important to, especially if you're with your kids, have a normal interaction with the people so that they don't see them as different.
99% of the time, I say no, thank you, or sorry, don't have
Yes.
anything. So I find that interesting. And then now we get to like, all right, solution. And this is where my mind went a little nuts. I got home and was smoking a little bit. Here's what we do. Here's my plan. Lake Okeechobee. You ever been?
Seen it on a map.
Right. We're Floridians, born and raised, 40 years old. We don't get near that area. It's scary.
It's haunted.
We're gonna so what all the states are gonna do is like back in the day, I think like California used to send their homeless out to other states. I think they used to get it sent. to
That was
them.
part of a prank war between governors.
yeah, and like they bet on the Super Bowl.
Right.
Yeah, so that used to happen like the Reagan era, I think, back in the day. They're shipping out
I
homeless
think it's
people.
happened recently.
I think it
actually.
happened recently. That's probably why I was thinking about it. Now, it's a matter of time before every state just goes, fuck it, we'll send it to Florida. And we're like a fantasy football commissioner. We're like, hey, guys, take it easy. And they're like, fuck you. We're sending, like, you're treated as the most thankless state. We're going to take the brunt of it in this scenario.
Are you proposing drowning all the homeless people in Lake Okeechobee?
Whoa, dude. Whoa. No.
This is your idea. Don't whoa me.
Have some humanity. No, I've got an idea. Okay. Then what we're going to do around the perimeter of the lake, we're going to start putting more retirement communities around there. We're going to space them out, right?
Are you proposing building a floating island and putting all the homeless people on a floating island and letting these retired people get their golf clubs out, you put out a bunch of little green mats all around the outside of the lake, and then you let them hit golf balls at them? Is that what you're proposing right now?
That might be better than what I had. Like super top golf,
We might have an idea here.
senior tour, top golf.
Yeah.
So
Stakes are never been higher.
we're gonna make a perimeter. If anybody doesn't know, Lake Okeechobee is it's swamp. It's a 1 million gallon lake. It's huge.
It's more than 1 million gallons.
Billion. I mean, say million.
You said million. Could be a trillion. I don't know.
I think it's a billion. It's huge.
Billion sounds better.
It's in a swamp, right? It's unlivable land for the most part. Like no one wants to live there because it's just swampland kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So mostly unused. That's the way I look at it. Now we're gonna set up more retirement communities down there. We're gonna space them out, right? We're gonna do a little Hunger Games ish with the homeless that get dropped off.
Here it comes.
Well, they get dropped off. We're gonna set up facilities, mental health stuff, all that. But I think I'm back on this convenience thing. I think if it's hard to get out of like, it's hard to get drugs if you're at the lake, at a institution way out in the docks.
So camps. You want internment camps?
No, mental health facilities, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now,
Wink.
we got to give them jobs. Well, first off, retirement communities, the dudes at the retirement communities, old guys,
Yeah, make them all butlers.
no, security.
I like butlers better.
Well, I mean, that's optional for sure, but I'm saying the old guys,
Methed out butler, best butler ever.
what old guy doesn't love being some kind of security of some sort?
Wait,
Like, hey,
old guy? Are you talking about the retirement community?
yeah, we're going to hire, they're going to get part-time jobs, give the guys something to do, give the old guys something to do.
What does this have to do with homeless people?
They're going to be adjacent to these mental facilities for the homeless.
What's the retirement community aspect? Why are you
Well,
putting those together?
Because we're going to make it.
You're just trying to get all the people you don't want to be around in one spot.
correct.
Oh,
So,
just say that at the beginning.
well, that's not really the motive, but you kind of buttoned it in a concise way. So, we're going to give the old guys jobs, security. They love old guy. Dude, you got no hair or salt silver hair. You love going, hey, get that shit out of here.
Right.
That's all they're doing.
Knock it off.
Right. Walmart greeters are gone. They need something to do. These old guys need something to do.
Mhm.
We also hire high school football coaches, as part-time. They come in. No one loves telling people what to do more than an assistant, shitty, part-time high school football. There's an abundance of them, right? And you're saying, how do we do that during the football season? We do it like a fireman. They work like 2 days in a row, and then they come back to wherever they live in like Doral, Florida or something, right?
Doral. Got it.
Doral.
You know how to say it right.
I think it's Doral.
Mm-mm.
So we've set up like a Sim City around the lake, right?
So now it's not even real.
Well, it's a simulated. I'm trying to paint a picture with my words. If you build it out in this kind of scenario, like a CAD design, this is kind of how it looks in my head. Now, here's what we do.
Tell you what, I don't even understand step one of
we
this
got-
shit.
We got to start getting them skills, right? These homeless people.
Where are they living?
We've got think of Lake Okeechobee and like an outer ring.
Yes.
It goes like retirement facility, miles away, institution, miles away, retirement community, all the way around the lake, just like that, right? Now,
What the hell does the lake have to do with this?
because it's unused land, and no one wants to go there, so we're using it properly.
They already do that. They already used shitty land for stuff like that.
Just hear me out. This is if we get an influx from other states, we're gonna have to deal with it.
You and me?
No, Florida as
No.
a state. Now,
Them handle it.
as part of we can't save everybody, right? But part of your treatment to get better is if you do want to have skills, like learn something, we set up animal rescue shelters as jobs for them. Who's better with like stray dogs than homeless guys? It's the old joke of like, I feel bad for the dog. Like every comedian in the 80s did that. Right?
Yeah, there's so many holes
Right?
in this idea.
Yeah, but they're great.
It's overwhelming.
They're great with feral dogs
Yes, maybe.
and cats.
How is that animal control?
Well, we have an overabundance everywhere too of like
They take these animals in and they care for them. They couldn't do the dirty deed that they'd eventually have to do.
you gotta work your way up. But I'm saying like
Got to find an executioner.
no, I'm talking about
Yeah.
I don't want them to get killed. This is for rescues that have nowhere to go. They take care
I'm
of
talking
them.
about the animals, not the people.
Yeah, I'm talking about the animals too.
Oh.
This isn't really that
Maybe we should rescue people.
who rescues who. That's gonna be the slogan of the place. Thank you. You're getting it. Okay. So we got that. Then if we find any family member related to the homeless people down in this area, we have to, their parents, if their parents are still around, alive, they have to fly in once a month and visit this place. Mandated, or they get arrested.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
Okay. You're doing the fucking other camera.
I didn't think you'd notice.
And then for entertainment for these guys, we've got an abundance of.
You and me, we do 7 shows a week.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, man.
Like amateur stand-up comedy. There's a lot in Florida. Or, even better, we're lousy with wrestlers. We've got all these wrestlers that need a crowd.
We should be wrestlers anyways. Let's talk about that.
Man, I can't wait
I
to
feel
do
like
roids.
we could do it. I feel like we could do it.
You're getting it. We're going to do roids or HGH.
We don't gotta do that.
What, are you going to be a manager
No.
in WWE?
No. Do like a twink part.
Have they had like a gay duo?
I think so.
Have they really?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so.
I mean, I stopped watching.
But like not even if it's not really referenced as kind of a fun joke. What if we're like, hey Schmeigel, can we do ambiguous gay duo wrestlers?
Live action.
Can we borrow that? or the birdcage?
I feel like I saw something. I don't know.
Anyway,
I feel like it's been done.
Anyway, that's my proposal.
Okay, well, considering I have zero idea of what you were actually
I
proposing.
saved America. The audience got it.
No, don't think they did. But
Got
that's okay.
it's okay.
I think we did a lot of good work here today.
Look, this is what think tanks do. We're a think tank.
Oh, that's right. That's why we don't pay taxes.
Girthy brain, dude.
Yes. Well, whatever. We tried.
Hey, you try to escape Lake Okeechobee? Python's getting you.